Imagine having all the money in the world, but hating every single meal you eat. This is the story of a king who had everything but an appetite, and the one secret ingredient that finally saved him. It wasn't gold, and it definitely wasn't caviar. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king surrounded by ultimate luxury. He possessed everything in the world, yet he suffered from a strange affliction, the loss of appetite. At every royal banquet, hundreds of delicacies from all over the world were presented. Peacock dishes, exotic birds, swiftlet nests, abalone, but the king would only glance at them, take a tiny nibble, and push the plate away with a frown. To him, everything tasted as bland as water. He became gaunt, his temper grew irritable, and he frequently scolded the royal chefs. "You useless lot! I am the king, yet I cannot have a single delicious meal?" One day, an old physician with a white beard and hair asked for an audience. He bowed and said, "Your Majesty, I know of a miraculous medicine that can completely cure your ailment. However, this medicine is not for sale. Your Majesty must seek it out yourself at the ancient temple on the peak of the Western Mountain." Hearing there was a cure, the king was overjoyed and demanded to leave immediately. But the physician stopped him. "The condition for the medicine is that your Majesty must not bring a carriage, nor servants with parasols, and especially no food. You must walk like a commoner." Desperate to regain his sense of taste, the king reluctantly agreed. Early the next morning, the king and the physician set off. The first part of the road was quite flat, and the king walked enthusiastically. But as the sun rose high, pouring fire down upon their heads, the mountain path became steep and full of jagged rocks. The king began to gasp for breath, sweat soaking his royal robes. His legs grew weary, and his stomach started to rumble with gurgling sounds he had not heard in a long time. "Are we there yet?" the king asked in broken breaths. "Almost, Your Majesty," the physician replied, continuing to walk briskly. They walked and walked until late afternoon. By this time, the king was completely exhausted. He collapsed onto a rock by a stream, his limbs limp, his stomach burning with hunger. The hunger was no longer just discomfort. It had become an urgent need, gnawing at his insides. I am so hungry, I cannot walk another step," the king wheezed. "Where is the medicine? Did you deceive me?" At this, the physician smiled and took a small package wrapped in banana leaves from his sack. Inside was just a simple ball of rice with sesame salt, stone cold from the morning. He handed it to the king. "This is the starter medicine, Your Majesty. Please use it for now." The king grabbed the rice ball. He ate voraciously. The chewy, sweet rice grains and the salty sesame blended together to create a divine flavor he had never experienced before. He finished every last grain, then drank a mouthful of cool stream water. "Delicious! A masterpiece!" the king exclaimed, his eyes shining. "What is this dish? I have never eaten anything so tasty." Then the old physician bowed respectfully and replied, "Your Majesty, that is merely cold rice and sesame salt, the food of poor farmers. The special spice that makes it a masterpiece is your own sweat and hunger. When one labors and knows hunger, even the simplest dish becomes a royal feast." The king was stunned, looking at his mud-stained legs and feeling the refreshment spreading through his body. From then on, he diligently practiced horse riding and archery and never complained about food again. Life lesson. We often chase luxury, but true satisfaction comes from effort. The best sauce in the world isn't sold in stores, it's hunger.
Without the struggle, you can't truly enjoy the reward. If you want to feed your mind with more wisdom like this, hit that follow button and binge watch my playlist for the next story.